What's up, friends? Empress Dannie here, back with another episode of the Daily Grind. You already know I'm pouring you up a hot cup of joe. Gonna get your day off to a bright and beautiful start. Um, let's jump in. There's a conversation that I'm wanting to initiate, and I'll be honest, I don't exactly know how. Because this conversation, which could be reflective of today's messages, this conversation requires an element of self-work. And to be completely honest, I don't know that I fully understand this particular topic within myself. This is something that I'm still working through. So, and again, these are the messages. It certainly calls me to be in the present, okay? And I'm glad that I'm in the present. But I hope that me being in the present in some way speaks to the future, right? Holding enough power to be able to prove me doing this self-work as effective in the future, okay? I hear Clark Sisters, is my living in vain? Let's get in. Let's pull some cards, because today's messages have to do with an element of the emotional body that respects those times in life when you take time to yourself, when you reflect, when you heal, and you do all the things that you're supposed to do. Yet, the way things are functioning or operating, you still feel like you don't want to be here. You struggle to see the present as a gift and to find joy. This is, to be very clear, right? Not a self-harming energy and not an energy that's a threat to anyone else. It's more of a release, a giving up. I've done everything that I was supposed to, and now I'm just ready to let go, okay? And it's not an angry place. It's from being in the present and what feels like alchemy, accepting I don't like it here, wherever that is, right? That could be in this relationship. Look at this stillness and deep down, okay? So I'm telling you, this is kind of like after significant contemplation. And again, this could be in a job. It could be in a physical place. It could just be the state of being, state of affairs. I don't like it. It's really the energy that I get. And again, excuse me, I'm sharing this from a perspective of like on Earth, right? Who was it? Aaliyah Sheffield, right? Earth is ghetto. So it's kind of like when you get to a space where you feel like that, I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I've tried to make it work. I'm just different. I don't like it here. I'm not talking about someone who's suicidal. But this is not an energy of someone who is going to harm themselves. It's someone who's saying, God, if you're striking people, then you can strike me. You don't have to take them. This is someone who is like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I don't like it here. And I'm ready for whatever is next, wherever the next level is that's better, sunshine and anchor. You're starting to see what feels like this is like a grounded perspective of I just heard the truth. But if you think about that, it's like a ugly truth that no one wants to accept, right? It's the truth, but no one wants to accept it. And I can't lie, I'm not saying that this is for everyone, but there's a space deep down at the core of perhaps all of us that perhaps it's at certain times, perhaps it's in certain circumstances, but that feels that way. Is that trust is here. Sometimes this space of stillness is necessary to slow us down so that we can perhaps get to the root of some of those things. The messenger is here, okay? Grounding into the soul. So you could be delivering a message today. You could be receiving some sort of message today. And at the end of the day, it could certainly, whatever this is, could have you in sacred pause. Today's energy has to do with some things that you've been through. You have a history. Water, air, and earth. The water energy has you in stillness, perhaps for just being able to sense some things that are lurking to a degree. The vulture energy, I feel, has you in a position wanting to get deeper into something to clarify, okay? Make yourself clear, to clear some things up. And it also kind of gives like giving more information or requesting more information in order to reveal or make real, okay? And this could be like reveal who you really are or clearing something up so that the truth is made known. Again, it gives giving additional details in order to make something clear, okay? Just trust that, I don't know why I feel like just trust that this is the way. This is the means by which something is being figured out. Someone is getting a message or this is, I don't know why I'm kind of getting like the resource or mechanism by which Spirit has you communicating something or receiving some sort of communication. Okay? Yeah, this stillness is healing energy. So taking time to reflect. I feel like this could certainly be in a situation or an area where you look happy. Or some of you just do a good job of always giving the appearance of you're always good, but something makes me feel like this space of stillness and contemplation, intuition, it's almost like almost like you're getting into territory that this is not like you're not healed. This is like you have not healed your life. And because healing virtue flows in and through you whether you're in a toxic situation, that's kind of what it feels like. The circumstances at play in your life are not healthy or not healed. This is like stillness to A, realize that, but B, also to bring healing, whether that means you remove your healing virtue, whether you again, fix something, clear things up, change something. This is you trusting in your ability to, perhaps do either one. Because sometimes, the environment involves other people, other factors, things that are, beyond your realm of authority, you cannot change. So you could simply be trusting that if you're not in a position to change whatever this is, then whether you're removing your healing virtue or you are doing something else, I see happiness here. So whatever this is I just heard Glorilla, maybe something significant about Glow. Happiness comes in when something is cleared up, okay? You're either happy to clear something up or clarify something, or someone else is happy to clarify something for you. Good luck is at the bottom of the deck. And then creativity, okay? More energy is being put into something. But this is like what feels a very resourceful way to, it's like a creative way to send a message that more energy is needed. And this can be money, it can be time, effort. So it makes me feel like you're getting that. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but this is like, if you're going through this process, then someone opposite you likely is as well. But it's basically me time, contemplation. Let me sit here for a second and see if I can fix this, right, or figure this out, is honestly what it feels like. Someone kind of feels, this could be like feeling under attack. It could also just be like somebody feels like I'm good at this, I can figure this out, okay? Once this is the AM mode, okay, where someone figures out what feels like how to fix something after thinking about it, how to heal a situation, they do something or say something to that reveals this digging deeper, and it clears something up or cleans something up. So anticipate that come the afternoon, what feels like something is revealed or made known, and it clears something up. It goes deeper into something, or again, is more thorough or detailed in clearing or cleaning something up. And then the end of the day is what feels like the results, but what feels like a creative way of going about getting the message across about what could be like seeing these results. Or again, it's almost like getting more time, getting more money, getting more, there's something of that nature. More effort, like that's what this feels like. So the top of the day is like stillness, and whatever the stillness is, the energy is healing. And I want to be clear, this is going two ways. So yeah, thank you guys for liking the video. But this is going a couple of different directions, okay? Because everybody's healing from different things. Somebody is taking time in the stillness to recognize the difference between people who just like want their way, right? Want what they want, out to get you. I'm gonna get you, right? And they're doing that through realizing that that's what they're doing with. But what feels almost like people who, again, they're professionals at this. So they're really good at knowing, it's almost like at what could be like presenting as healing energy. Sometimes that's like, I'm here to help, but really being predatory, right? And so whenever you think that you're dealing with people who have a desire to heal, but their desire is actually to get that stillness will reveal the truth, right? Stillness will also reveal when we maybe have taken the impression of someone who's intent to heal or is a healing energy and is just very good at it. So sometimes it's seamless or we don't see it. Um, that person could be being perceived as one who is out to get something, and something feels as though the healing energy or the flow is coming in at the top of the day to have someone in this place of stillness realizing the difference. So if they have treated someone like they were just out to get, then I feel like spirit is revealing the healing virtue within a person or in a situation. If there has been this presenting as healing, but is actually self-serving, then it feels as though that's being found out today. Somebody's plan of attack is being found out. And it feels like it does come through some sort of conversation or communication getting deeper. And it feels like it brings out the enemy. You guys know with the Course in Miracles, we've talked about the true enemy. The ego is merely the concept of anything that creates separation from you and the oneness that you were created to be, the healing energy from which you were conceived. And so I feel like midday energy is someone saying something, and that being what clarifies or gets deeper, and perhaps even what reveals. And this is kind of like, I'm happy to know you all about yourself or your ego or blah, blah, blah. There's also this, I'm happy to, know that your desires here is to heal, that you're not working against me, that that you're here for me. There's something of that nature where something is being cleared up. And like I said, after that is what feels like someone doing something or some sort of resource. It feels like they're doing something creative or resourceful, right? You or someone else. And this could just be the way in which someone is going about having some sort of conversation. But the means by which this conversation is being had, it feels like is a roundabout way of sending a message. Again, more work is needed, more effort is needed, more time is needed, more money is needed. There's something of that nature, okay? That something is growing or is getting bigger. And for some of you, this could be trust, right? I trust you more, right? Our relationship has grown, right? This is, spend more time, spend more money, blah, blah, blah. It could be, something like bills. But whatever it is, whether you're sending the message or receiving a message, I feel like you will trust. I feel perhaps where you're putting your energy, or where you're being instructed to put your energy, or to spend your time, your effort, your money. This could even be someone telling you about an investment. This is what's being worked on, what's going maybe behind the scenes. But this could certainly be addressing some things so that you will trust, okay? Either way, I feel some things are coming out in whatever's being said that are spirit-led. And some aspect of that, I feel you're going to notice what feels like as you're getting more information. You're going to have wisdom enough to know how you're intended, how maybe spirit is leading you to use that information that you're gaining. Significant energies here. I honestly feel like today stillness is the major thing. Stillness to get the message, right? Accept the deeper message that's at hand and really contemplate. We're going to go to Patreon and get some extended tarot messages. I love you and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.